Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm bringing another My Player builder to you, and this one will be a Joel Embiid. So make sure he's a center, and we'll move on. So I think he's listed at about 7 foot in real life. So yeah, pretty much 7 foot. He is 280, but going to 280 just ruins the stats. So the best weight I found was 239 pounds. And I put his wingspan at 7'6" just to get some decent shooting, because he is a decent 3-point shooter. I think he's around 35% for his career, which is pretty average. It's not too bad. So 7'6" for the wingspan. In terms of the attributes, we want the close shot up to 91, the driving layup up to 70. In terms of the driving dunk, just put that up to 65. So putting it up to 65 means you unlock a couple of dunk packages. So you get the quick drop-offs off 1, which are a bit quicker than the quick drop-offs off 2. And you also get the big man baseline reverses, so they can come in handy when you're cutting baseline and you want to do a reverse dunk off the catch or something. So 65 is recommended for this build. In terms of the standing dunk, we want it at 85, so we unlock the contact dunks for the big man contact dunks, just the pro package. The elite, yeah, just couldn't quite get to elite, but Embiid's known to dunk on blokes' heads in the post and things like that. So 85 is good enough. In terms of the post control, now he's a great post scorer, but I could only get it to 82, which I think is fair enough. That should be good enough for a skilled post player to use. It also gives me the 24 finishing badges. So putting it from 81 to 82 gets you to 24. So that's the finishing stats. In terms of shooting, we want to max out mid-range shot to 84 and max out 3-point shot to 79. That just gets you good things like catch and shoot silver, green machine silver, you get hot zone hunter gold, sniper hall of fame, that's probably the main one. They're probably the good ones for him. You know, he's not a great shooter, but he's pretty decent. He's pretty average, so these are, you know, you should be able to knock down shots with this build with that amount of badges. And in terms of free throw, just put it up to 70. I'm not quite sure what his free throw percentage is. I didn't check that, but 70 seems fair for Joel Embiid. And in terms of playmaking, we want to put his pass accuracy up to 85. That just gets you the break starter Hall of Fame, and some other things like Dimer, Silver, and Needle Threader and stuff like that. Bullet Passer 85, which would unlock gold. In terms of ball handle, now he's not an insane dribbler. He's not going to break anyone's ankles, but he does dribble the ball up the court sometimes, and he does utilise it in ISO plays. So I put it up to 61, which is 1 below the max. And I put his speed with ball up to 40. Like He's not running past anyone, he's using his frame, but you still want a bit of speed. Like it's better than 25. So I think that playmaking layout is quite good. You know, the ball handle unlocks like bronze unpluckable, bronze tight handles, and handles for days, which is okay. You should be able to utilise those as a centre against other centres. In terms of defence, we want his interior defence up to 96. That just gets you the 8 defending badges off the bat. Obviously, yeah, he's a pretty good rim protector. He's one of the biggest centers in the league, and he's one of the best at defending the rim. In terms of your perimeter defense, just put it up to 50. That's just unlocks hustler gold. I don't know if people want that, but that's just unlocks gold at 50. He's not, you know, laterally quick. I think we all know that, but 50 should be enough to help you move around the court. And then put steal up to 52. He averages less than a steal a game. I think it's 0.8. So he's not going to get a heap of steals, but on 2K as a center you should be able to get away with 52 with the bronze interceptor. That should get you enough, particularly when point guards or other guards pass into the key for backdoor cuts. If you're quick enough, you should be able to intercept them. In terms of block, just put block up to 89. Obviously you get Hall of Fame Intimidator at 95, but I just couldn't quite get it up that high. So I'll put it at 89. I think that's good enough for Embiid. He averages about 1.7 blocks a game, so he's not crazy like Gobert is or someone like that, but he does get his fair share of blocks, and I think 89's fair enough. In terms of rebounding, we just want to put them both up to 91. So this just unlocks the gold rebound chaser. He's not grabbing heaps of boards like maybe Drummond would per 100 minutes or something like that, per 36 minutes, or Gobert does, like he's grabbing like 15 boards a game. I think his career average is around 10 or 11, so I think 91's good enough. At 7 foot, you should be able to grab boards if you've got position with 91. So that's the defending attributes. In terms of physicals, now like I said, he's not majorly quick, so we want to put his speed and acceleration just to 50. That's all I could move it up to based on the other stats that I wanted for this build. But I think 50 speed and acceleration is probably decent enough for a 7 foot center. You're not really going to be running fast breaks and things. And on 2K, speed and acceleration is only really your straight line running. Whereas perimeter defense is your lateral movement, and the speed with ball directly links with ball handle. It's not really speed and acceleration. So I think that's good enough. In terms of strength, just put that up to 75. Now you can go higher if you don't really care about perimeter defense and steal. You can drop them and put your strength up if you like, but I think 75 is good enough. And vertical, 75 vert. That should be pretty good for a 7 foot center. You should be able to really utilize your vert, 75 vert, and grab heaps of boards with that, which is why you don't need to put your rebound up too high, because you've got the 75 vert. In terms of stamina, now we all know he's pretty injury prone, but you still need stamina in the game to be pretty useful. I think 88 is probably as low as you can go. You could probably go to 85 and still get away with it, but 88 is probably decent enough and probably more realistic for Embiid. But that's the layout. So in total we have 24 finishing badges, 24 shooting, 16 playmaking, and 32 defensive badges for a total of 96. So I think that's a really great layout for Embiid. And in terms of your takeovers, I've just put advanced post moves and paint intimidation. Obviously he's a post player, and I think, when he really is on fire, no one can guard him in the post. And obviously he's a pretty good rim protector, so paint intimidation is the one I like the most out of the rim protection takeovers. So we'll move on. So as we can see, we've got a two-way 3-level scorer, shades of Kareem, DeAndre Ayton, and Joel Embiid. So we'll test the badges. So for finishing, obviously you want stuff like back down punish, you want fast twitch. If you grab it near the ring, you want to be able to dunk. Post spin, you can put silver if you're a good post player. Put back boss when you grab an offensive board. Unstrippable bronze if you're worried about getting stripped. Rise up, you want gold so that you can dunk the ball more often. Post rise or high as you can get. And then it's up to you. You could drop some of these if you like, and then move. Mouse in the house might be a good one to have. Book specialist if you're a good post player, like I said. Drop stepper. Something like dream shake or grace under pressure, but they would be the ones I would go with. I wouldn't worry about limitless takeoff, because you can only get that bronze. And teardrop is not something you would use. And pro touch, I don't really use the layup timing, so I don't really use pro touch, but if you do, that might be something to look at. But they would be the badges I would go with. You might even want Lob City Finisher, but you've got 24 badges to play with, so you could get a fair few silver badges in this. In terms of shooting, obviously you probably want corner specialist to start with, and then when you get good in the corners, you just flick that over to hot zone hunter. So I'll put it without corner specialist. So you want hot zone hunter, you want dead eye, catch and shoot, sniper, just all the good stuff. Slippery off ball might be good for as a 7 foot center. Limitless spot up, and then it's up to you. You put green machine on, that might be a good one. And then volume shooter is not too bad. If you take a lot of shots, that can really help late in games. And then something else might be just lucky 7. You might get a quick pass and get a shot up early, but they would be the badges I would choose. In terms of playmaking, we want break starter at least gold, and needle threader as high as you can go. Unpluckable will be handy when you post up. You won't get stripped as quickly. Bullet Pass at least silver, Glue Hands at least silver, and then the rest is up to you. You could put Dimer on silver, that would be good. When you kick it out of the post, if you get double teamed, that would be really handy. So that would be the badges I would go with. And then for defending, Chase Down Artist is really good at least silver. Interceptor, obviously, to help with steals. Tireless Defender would be good, just even at bronze, just as you've only got the 88 stamina. Rebound Chaser at gold, Intimidator gold. Defensive Leader is up to you. I really like it. As the center, you should have it on. If you play 5v5, Rec or Pro-Am, I really think it's beneficial for the team and it really makes a difference. So I would have it at least gold. You want Box Out at least gold, Brick Wall at least gold, Pogo Stick at least gold is really great. And then Rim Protector silver. Now to get Rim Protector to gold you need 2 more. You could just drop something like Box Out down to bronze, you're pretty strong, or you could drop Brick Wall down and get the extra 2 to get to Rim Protector, but they would be the ones I would go with. So all in all, that's the Joel Embiid build. I hope you've enjoyed the video and I hope you have a great day.